Welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe and the bell and the like. Leave a comment. So, family, we are jumping back into Volt Inu. We are going to be covering their highlights over the last 24 hours. And I will say that Volt continues to give these hints that migration is going to be moving the chart into unforeseen territories. So let's jump into the followers. We're at about 39.8 thousand followers, about to break 40,000 followers. Very, very impressive. Volt has not been out for 4 months yet. I think they hit their 3-month anniversary sometime last month. So we're about to hit our 4-month anniversary. Not even 4 months old, with about 40,000 followers on Twitter. Very impressive there. Now, this is just their daily reminder. It says daily reminder that the Volt V1 to V2 migration is live. If you didn't migrate yet, follow the below tutorial or join our voice chat on Telegram if you have any issues. The migration will end on the 16th of April. No action required for people holding on CEXs. So again, we're trying to get the message out to everybody. If you haven't migrated yet, if you didn't know there was a migration, Volt is tweeting it out very often. So you guys, I would migrate your tokens. I will say I have personally migrated my tokens. Everything has been pretty kosher there. And outside of the migration, I'm just waiting for the contract to go live, which should be it says the migration will end on the 16th. So either the contract will go live on the 16th or most likely it could go live on the 17th. So I'm just holding. Next highlight from Volt Inu. They said same coin, same project, same Volt army, but not the same voltage. And I'm pretty sure, again, as this new contract is going to give really Volt I would say an easier price action if you're like trying to go for something like a penny or even just eat a couple of zeros. It's going to have the same effect, but Volt going from 15 zeros to about 6 zeros, that's very, very impressive there. Again, if it eats 4 zeros, that I think that would be a penny. So yeah, well, no, it'd be near it, but nonetheless, even still, 2 3 zeros would be very, very crazy performance. And again, Volt hasn't even gotten on every major exchange, but nonetheless, they have done a lot of impressive movement in regards to getting on, I want to say 7 exchanges within less than 4 months. Again, I don't know if I've seen many projects do that many exchanges in such a short amount of time. So this is, again, one of the big reasons why I really love holding Volt is the fact that they do deliver on, whether it's the play to earn game rewards, whether it's just the charity rewards that they just give out. So this is $63,000 in prizes and burns have been distributed to winners of our first play to earn game round. 28,000 to the first 50 individuals. So if you literally got into the top 50, and we talked about this on the channel, I mean, everybody has access to the game. Anybody can go play the game. If you were in the top 50 players, okay, like, you most likely got either anywhere from a couple $100 to a couple $1,000. So even if we divide 28,000 by 50, let's do that. That would still give every player about $500. So $500 for literally playing a game, very impressive. I wonder why I didn't play it more at that rate. I mean, it's literally free money. It's extra $500. And again, if you were in the top, I think the top players got like $1,000 a piece, or like $3,000. I think the top player got $3,000 or something like that. But again, very, very impressive. And they have done the Where is this? It's all right. So they did a buyback and a burn on all of these. So they did it on Volt, they did it on SOD, and they did it on Kong Tama. So they all got a buyback and a burn. And again, if you're a part of another community and you want to play for your coin, you have the opportunity to do that as well. And Volt again delivering with their buyback and burn on that. That was also on their Twitter. But they did say, so I want to get into this. So it says the second round of our play to earn game just started. Unlike the first, this one will last 3 weeks. You will find the below rules and the prices, which are the same as in the first round. So it says there are 2 modes, a free and a paid one. In the free one, you run yourself, you run for yourself and earn ETH depending on your ranking. In the paid one, on top of running for yourself, you'll run for the project of your choice to make it earn a buyback and burn. So the individual prizes right here, first place gets $3,000, second to 10th gets $1,000 each, 11th to 20th gets 700, 21st to 30th gets 500. And again, like I have seen people like basically let their not that the game is marketed towards children, they make that expressly clear in the game. When you go look at I believe their about information, but nonetheless, I'm pretty sure there's most likely children who are playing this game, and even if they place number 22nd, like that's still a $500 for free. Again, if they place first, that's $3,000. I mean, this is Voltinu saying it, and they're delivering on that. They said 60, what did they say? $63,000 in prizes have been distributed. I can almost guarantee you it's been distributed. There's no complaints. I'm sure if we go look at the comments for this, people aren't going to be like, hey, bro, I got in first plate. Like Voltinu, they literally deliver often. So the project buyback and burn, first place gets a $20,000 buyback, second place gets $10,000, third place gets a $5,000 buyback and burn. And it says the buybacks and burns will be processed at the end of the 3 weeks. It's about to be crazy for April. I do expect Voltinu probably do another $20,000 buyback and burn. Nonetheless, y'all, if you want to earn, $3,000, links right there, game.voltinu.in. If you also just go to their website, there should be a link for it. So Voltinu says $1 can be so much and so little at the same time. So y'all, again, I don't have necessarily an expectation for Volt to hit $1. I am just holding on my investment. But nonetheless, going from 15 zeros to 6 zeros, and then, don't get me wrong, that is a lot of zeros. But this is where it actually gets insanely crazy is I do believe that their new supply, if based on, what I've heard from Pablo, what I've heard from Power, their new supply is 69 trillion tokens. Okay, so if that's their new supply, that supply is less than a lot of different tokens, including Shiba Inu. Okay, I mean, it has a very, very rare supply, or a supply that can grow rarer as we do more burns, as we do more buyback, and of course, as there's more engagement and players in the community. So very, very impressive there. Again, I'm not saying Volt is going to hit $1, but I will say Shiba Inu just got listed on Robinhood just recently. At least to be seen. I think you can also buy it on Robinhood. So it just lets everybody know, like, if you find a decent meme coin early and they have the potential, and I think Volt has the potential. That's my personal opinion, but I think Volt has the potential to get on crypto.com, Coinbase, Binance. What else would there be? I mean, at this point, just based off of the utilities, it's really offering a lot of utilities very effectively for its users. And any exchange that adds Volt to their repertoire, again, can then market new users to come to their exchange to buy Volt. And yeah, the supply is going to get rarer. So all I gotta say is I'm very impressed, and I do think that there's going to be even more major exchanges coming for Voltinu. Y'all, I'm just it's doing great things. I love it. Again, another great reason I love to hold Volt. It's kind of like even though Volt does a lot as a development team, they really do a lot as a charitable organization. And again, in addition to the $63,000 in prizes, right? Not only have they given out $63,000 in prizes just for playing their game, they've been giving out 30 days of voltage. Their first 30 days, they paid people's utility bills for 30 days straight. This 30 days, they are just giving people $100. Just, you say something nice about Volt, they just want to hear your thoughts on the project. They'll give you $100. So they've been giving out $100 to two people. Hold up, y'all. So yeah, they've been giving out $100 to two people, which would be $200 every giveaway. But basically $200 every day for the last 26 days. And these are just, the next two winners. Again, I love to see that. And I think this bolsters just, a die-hard Diamond Hands community for the project, and to see it. So Volt, lastly, they said you don't want to Volt like him. So again, Voltinu actually did make a tweet where they were like, there's not many trains that will let you that'll wait for you for like a week. And I will tell you, once the migration went live, I just had to go ahead, I secured my position by migrating my tokens over. I do have faith and trust that Voltinu is going to deliver on the migration, but I do not want to be in a situation where I could have bought Volt. And sometimes people are waiting for like the best time to buy, but honestly, like the way that I think the team manages the chart and the project just gives them a lot of good upside momentum. So yeah. With that being said, just to jump into the charts really quickly, sitting at about the $22.7 million market cap. I do see a slight bull flag. We'll see what happens right there. And then over here is the BSC side. As you can see, just a natural consolidation. I think both of the charts look very healthy, but nonetheless, I'm just going to hold my coins for the long term. So, family, I do want to hear your thoughts on everything Voltinu is doing. What do you think about that comment about $1? What are your thoughts upon, all these giveaways and then all the money from just playing the game? You can make $3,000 from playing a video game. I want to hear your thoughts and comments on that, fam. So I do just want to thank everybody for joining me here on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, and I will see y'all on my next broadcast, family. Love y'all. Y'all take care and peace out.